Hello friends, this is a CICS lesson number 17, and in this lesson we'll discuss about accessing and displaying the map field. Earlier we discussed about these are like a map set like we're creating in the BMS macros. These are like a fields is there, and we'll discuss about each and every field what is this field and what is earlier we mentioned like only in output, like what is in output and what are the other types of is there for other fields. We'll discuss out each and every one in this lesson, and this is a very important friend while creating of a BMS macro should know what are the fields is there and different types of fields is there, so you can able to understand what is other than this field if they mention other whatever your system fields. We have this is a map set definition. We know earlier this is a DFH MSD, the MSD, this is a MSD corresponding. These are like a fields is there. I am doing these are like a fields is there for only for the map set. We'll go to these are like a fields in DFH MSD. We call like a type. This is a type here. Earlier we mentioned like a ampersand of syspam. What is an ampersand of syspam means? It will take like for the symbolic and physical map. We have other parameter like a D set means for symbolic map only we'll mention, and map for physical map. Like that for the type only. These are like three types, but in earlier previous video I discussed only the ampersand syspam. Now you can go about the other types here. And here mode also we have mentioned in output. What is an in output? We have three types is there: in input and output. Only we are displaying map set is for input, to sending map, output for only for getting an output and accessing the field. In output means both the same map set will take and receive the fields values. Similar here mode is done. Now we have language is there. Language we have mentioned here COBOL earlier previous example. We have other types of languages. We can able to create the macros by using COBOL, also assembler and PL1. Next go to what is the next parameter? Control CNTRL. Yeah, here they are not given define CNTR. In this example CNTR is not given. It is an optional field. We will discover what is the CNTR. We have actually we have these type to define the device control request, and free keyboard mean to unlock keyboard, FR set to reset the MDT to zeros. Field we have two types of MDT flag F set to reset the flag to 1, and FR set mean to reset the MDT parameter to 0. And if you know what is the MDT, you can go to previous video. You'll able to get to know what is the MDT parameter. MDT parameter nothing but whenever user has been entered, the flag will be getting turned on. Now here I am getting turned off means the user, it is a free, you can able to enter the user. Alarm means to set an alarm screen on the displaying time, and then print mean to indicate the map set to send to the printer here. These are a MSD parameter. We have other parameter like a terminal. Earlier we have mentioned terminal all here. You can able to see this is a terminal all. We have other types a all means any type of terminal. It will we have other a 3 to 70 only for particular terminal. Next parameter is the terminal input output prefix area. We have already discussed here. Yes, I have given. We have two types, yes or no. Yes means it will store 12 bytes, and next is a filler. A filler here x of 12, it a store beginning of the map for the terminal input output prefix area. This is used for kicks for base keeping. Next is a map name, and this is a DFH MDI to how to identify the map name. DFH MDI parameter. The once the map set is done, now we have to start with the map name. It is a parameter name like a DFH MDI, and we have a different types of field, size, line, and column number. We will go to what is the in size. We have mentioned earlier the screen, whole screen, 24 lines and 80 characters. You can able to see 24 lines, how many characters. Now we have this is a line and comma column. starting line and column number. This is called like a size here. And control means we have like a control 1 and print a free kb like a free keyboard. We have control 1 comma control 2. We can be able to mention many types of controls here. And DFH MDI, these are like parameters line, and we have seen earlier like what is the line number you are going to start here. This is the line number. Next same also is there, column also number, and justify we have mentioned left or right first. These are like two optional parameters. These are like a two optional parameter. And header is an S, and trailer is S here. But these are like optional field. If you have mentioned, it will come here. But in the earlier screen, we have not mentioned. And these are like a BMS alternative screen. We have seen like what is in a map set, like how to redefining map set. Like in some of the programs, you'll be able to see like input map set is redefined with output map set. While generating the symbolic map in a copybook, you'll be able to see these are like a structure. When you are mentioning like a type one map in for map set, like earlier we have mentioned like only one map for map set. Here we have mentioned under particular MSD one map only mentioned, because one of the DFH MDA parameter is there. Some if there are only other some parameters is there, DFH MDA another parameter is there, then we call like a two maps in one map set. But here one map in per map set. If you are doing one map is an in map set, the input and output will be redefined the same structure. Memory will occupy the same type. That's why it's like redefining. A multiple map for map set. If you are defining multiple map for the map set, then you have to mention like a TFH MSD type is equal to storage is equal to auto you have mentioned, and base is equal to name. These are like two types, and we have mentioned storage is equal to auto here. We have other types is equal to base is equal to name here. What is the DFH like a storage is equal to auto means each map has separate area, working storage area, and DFH base is equal to name means each map start with the named area, and other map set can start at the named area as also. If you are not mentioned also, see friends, this is also optional storage field is, if you are not mentioned like any of the field, like then it is considered like a each map start at the same area, it like overriding the same area. Like here these are like example for like earlier we discussed like three types is there for storage. We can able to see whenever they mention like in this example, previous example I mentioned storage is equal to auto here. What will happen for the storage is equal to auto for the number there are three maps is there. First it will redefine with output area, redefine with input area, and same like map A and map B also redefined. With storage is equal to auto, each map in the map set is separate area. In this case, map A, map B will occupy their own space here. There might be useful if your program need to look into the data for more than one map in a map set at the same time. When storage is equal to auto, to copy the map set should be coded in the working storage section because of the area multiple section 011 will be copy book. Friend, this is also one of the another important why we need to mention like a copy symbolic map name in the working storage section means while creating like a multiple maps, that's why they are telling this is one example of entry questions why we need to copy the symbolic map in the working storage section, why we cannot able to copy in the linkage section means whenever means creating a multiple maps for the different storage area like a multiple destination 0 level in the same copybook. That's why we are need to define in the symbolic map in the working storage section. And advantage is here like you can able to compare one map to another map. This one if you are giving like a storage is equal to auto. Next one here like a storage, if you are not mention any of the parameters, storage is equal to auto, nothing you have mentioned. At that time what will happen the storage area? See here like it is redefined with a AO to AI, BO to BI. But here BO to redefine BI and AI also redefined with BI means it is overlapping the same data. The memory is overlapping. If you are moving any one of the data into the sum of the field of AI, A map field, same data will get override, because until you not declared like a initialization, it will get override. If you know initialization, it will working fine, but every time you need to do initialization in this case. That is a disadvantage here. See, you can here the saving map is an advantage, but content of the map, older map gone. Means whenever you pass the any of the field data to the B map, it will the content data no, for if you are moving any of the data to the A map, the content data of B map will get override. So you need to every time you need to get like a fresh data moving some variable to C map field, and then only you have to use. You can have able to directly use the same. This is one of the disadvantage. If you are not mentioned any of the base manager, then auto or base, then each map redefine the other. The largest map must be coded first here. The largest map. Why here B is came here first? Earlier the A and B in the sequence order, but here they are told like why they are mentioned B is the first and A and then C is mentioned, means the largest map must be storage coded first here. This is useful. Largest map nothing but the storage, whichever having memory is the highest, then map should be coded first here. This is useful when there is more than one map in the map set, then your program does not look into the data for the different map at the same time. This is a fairly common way of coding when there is more than one map in the map set. And when neither parameter is coded, the copy of the map set can be coded in either working storage section or the linkage section. Remember that if you are copy into the linkage section, no storage is initially allocated, because that is also one of the disadvantages. If you are copying in the linkage section, no storage will allocated initially, because in the linkage section every time the fresh data will get created. Another base parameter DFH MSD parameter storage is equal to whenever the base is equal to name is mentioned, then how it will get the map will redefine the symbolic map. Here like you can able to see largest map they have coded in the order. BI redefine name and BO redefine map B, and similar like map DI redefine with a name here. But how we can able to refresh the previous one? Here like can able to see that BO redefine map BI, but in output of this field like redefine with map I, but here input also redefine with name here. First you can able to see some small change in the syntax. BI also redefine with the name, means here whatever the name you have mentioned here you need to come here, but you can able to see here BI there is no name here, simply they have mentioned map BI only, there is no redefined base name. That is the only difference here. That's why we have coded like a base is equal to n, and here the another disadvantage is like comparison of map is not possible here in this case. But most of the 99% of the coding in a real time scenario, these maps will not easy. But to know like understanding of the what are the fields is there in fields and DFH MSD, you can able to get to know. And this is another important topic like a why we are mentioning storage area like a working storage section. Earlier I told like why we are mentioning the copying the map set name in the symbolic map. These are like symbolic map in working storage section and linkage section. We will able to see like what is the difference area. And copying symbolic map description map structure here make the area automatically available whenever the program is invoked, whenever you are working storage section. And the linkage section means whenever copy symbolic map description map structure here does not mean storage will be allocated. Some method have providing storage to pass the common array, acquiring storage to get like a set option, or using get main command. Friend, this is also one of the another important questions. Sometimes the some interview like who are having a depth knowledge of CS, they may ask this question, tricky question. Why cannot be mentioned like a symbolic map in a linkage section? What is the disadvantage? Means this is you can able to tell like we need to get like a initially the storage will area will not be allocated. We need to use some area like a get main method or set option to get like a storage area. That's why in I have seen many of the program like all 99% they have mentioned like a all symbolic map in working storage section. I not any seen any symbolic map name in linkage section till now. If you reference any one of seen your programs, like please mention comment. I will get back to you, like and this is sending from symbolic distribution map, and you can able to see this is a comment, and this is like a send map set name, and this is a move map set name into the, then moving to variable name, and then they are passing like a send map variable name here, and from map yo, and this is a, like a send map. What is our if you are mentioned directly map name here in the host uh, single code, then you can able to mention send map also, but you can able to like a in the like a moving variable also we can able to do. But if you are moving variable, they are using some, you can able to see the from which storage area you are going to move here. Here there is a difference here. You can able to see coding a literal in the name field for the map and map set from is not required. This is the most commonly used format here. Coding a literal here in the send map set. This is the first method. And coding a variable in the name field map set. It is in this case from a data area is required, means here. This is the second method if you are moving in a variable. And coding only the map option. In this case, the name of the map must be the same as the map set name. But then this is also sometimes we can able to see the most of the program they are using like a map and map set name is the same here. That's why they are coding like a send map only. Earlier, if your map and map set name is same, then you can able to mention only the send map is enough. But earlier they have mentioned send map set is different because the both name is different here. That's why they are telling in the third point. And receiving, these are like a sending map, and we can able to send. How to receiving map, same thing. If you are coding a same name and a different name, and these are like a same map and map set is name is same. And here like we are using the into option. Event set is only for the linkage section. And this is a receiving into symbolic description map in the linkage section. We have to use like explicitly parameter like we have seen earlier, like a set or get main option to use to get like a storage area for the maps here. This is also an example they covered how here how if there is a map is coded in the linkage section, how we can able to get like data from the map. Receive map set and set, they are using set here to see here address of the map here. What is the address of b2 pointed to here, and this is the bms, this is the address, and this is the linkage section they are using. And this is another example, copy set a, and while setting address of map ai. And earlier we have code like dfh msd mda parameter. Now we will code get to know like what is the parameters in dfh mdf. We have seen earlier these are like a dfh mdf parameter position. What is the position? We have seen 1,20. What is the one here? One is like nothing but a line or comma column. Even we can able to code like a position what number you can able to code, not only the inside the codes, you can able to get like single numbers also, it is fine. And we have another parameter is called like a length parameter. Here this is the length is a number like how many characters it is there. And we have like attribute parameter, it will be a auto skip you have mentioned here. What are the other parameters here? Auto skip, protected, unprotect we have seen. You can able to see these are like how we can attribute protect num here also is there. These are the different types: bright, dark, normal. Why default is a bright here. Insert cursor, field race, field set, and justify. We have seen like if you are moving like cursor into the left side, right side, then we can able to give justify. And initial like we have seen graph name occurs picture class. And this is one of the like we will go to cover here. And this is the pickout equal to value and color. These are like a color default, green, blue, red, turquoise, and yellow, pink, and neutral. And we can able to see the highlight is equal to off, blank, and recovery, underline also. Friend, this is like a sample map how we can able to display the parcel map. We can able to see MDI. I have mentioned MDI parameter. MDI means how much screen you are going to display. Only the small screen only I am going to display these values here. That's why I am taking 17 line number and column is a 40. The last line I am not mentioned starting line. I have mentioned like a edge line. You can able to see what the size they have mentioned. Line number is a 3 here. Starting from line number and column here. This is the whole screen, end of the screen, and this is a line 3 number here, the starting 39 number, and column here 41. So it will indicate like this box it will create here, and this is the position, and you can able to see these are the parameter here. And outbound control is like some other parameter is there. You go to like these are like parameters is there. You can go to I am pause the video and go to the content, because if you are going to cover this it will go to like a lengthy topic, and while uploading I will get a lot of problems, like it will getting more time, lot of memory. And these are like some outbound functions. These are like protect and all. Go to pause the video. These are like there is no all topics I have covered earlier. And these are like extended parameter. How to mention extended parameter, what is the dset and map set, and where we are use like a dset and map set. I am going to browsing where we have to use. This is like a sample parameter, dset and map set we have to use. And friend, this is like color here. I want to highlight some of the field. This is also one of the important. Sometimes we have seen the one of the field is colored in different color. Means why they have mentioned in the field parameter, they have mentioned different color. We can able to design our fields also in the Rangoli format, different colors also, but generally they are not coded. It will take like lot of time and testing also. You can able to do this is also color yellow and all. And these are like a fields is there, like to get accept we have to mention in this copybook. This is these are like a field copybook symbolic map extended after in the copy after compile listing. And these are like values also is there, friend. These are like in bottom also one of the field. What is the LFA means? It is the what is the parameter we have seen earlier, length FA. And these are like what is the length FA. Earlier I have covered these are topics in the previous screen. And these are like a handling colors also. Whenever we are mentioning coloring, we have seen these fields will get generated here. Program symbol, H mean handling outline. You can able to see these are like a color highlight fields. And these are like a extended parameter. What is the fields here? Color means what is the field here? Extension with a C. And we can able to see PS means what is the P here. It will what type of field it will generate. Highlight means what type of field. Cut line means what type of field it will get generated. And here like some to see some of the questions, like if you want to change the field of characteristic suffix, which suffix should be used? Green color means what is suffix you have to use. C here. And blinking, to blink the field means what type of field we have to use. H here, highlight. And outline means U, and reverse means H here, H type of field. Here like what is the H type of field we have to use. These like we can able to use in the program. How to we can able to do like a different types of highlighting the field. And these are like how to change the attribute of the field, to name the turquoise and name turquoise to different types of field. We have seen like what type of field. C is a color, and box type. And these are like a sample example. Length, sending map set name, only sending the map here and only here, and how to receive the map here. And these are like a sample program they are given mention how to sending the map here and return and receiving map. And this is like how we are going to receive the data in the map, like after symbolic map generated, these are the data it will get generated here. Normally in the symbolic map, how what are the fields having, these are the values it will, how this program will stored here. This is like another example. For earlier we have seen map only, now it is a data only field. A data only field means earlier we have seen only the fields here. Now I am sending data means what are the each map field I am going to send here. At the time I want to you need to mention only data only. You can able to see the difference. Earlier we have seen only the map only here. See, map only means at the time I am sending only the fields here. What is that? Name, stock number, these field. I don't. Here you can able to see there is no data here. After data is after this screen has been displayed, you are going to enter the data. But to receive the data means we have to use a receive map set. But if you are going to send, earlier you send like a map, but you are going to sending the data, then you have to mention this is the data only in the syntax. After the data has been entered, you can able to see this is the data you are going to display. And this is like a sample internally how it will get data is getting stored here. This is like a inbound and outbound out of topic. I am skipping this topic. The same again. This is how we can able to, earlier we have seen how we can able to access the other functional keys. If we are going to access means we have to copy the DFH ID in the copybook. In the work installation, then only we can able to access the functional keys. How then we can able to compare the functional key, then I have to do the perform of this logic. And these are like sample cursor locations. Like yes means what is the list. Yes means it will occupy the these many bytes here. These are like sample program. They have mentioned how the cursor location. Yes, you have mentioned what is the like a cursor position, how many bytes it will take, what will happen. Cursor location yes will not be cause map fail function condition if the operator presses enter key or presses PF key without entering any data. Friend, this is also another important questions whenever they are like ask an interview how to resolve the map fail condition means we can able to tell like in the cursor location yes means it will not cause the map fail condition if the operator presses the enter key or PF key without entering any data. This is also one of the resolution. Another one picture class is a very important picture class. We have like whenever we are entering the numbers, we have like a different types of picture class is there, two types. Pick in and pick out. Pick in means input value, pick out means output value how we are going to share, and is the built-in format. De-edit means how to we need to reformat the field for the number field. This is where we are using like a pick in and pick out. See, this is a picture class pick in. After pick out picture class, this is a pick in picture class. And we can able to see pick in tell like what is an I suffix field, pick out tell like how the moving data into the O suffix field. This is like how it will getting generated output of the map. This is like a field built-in production, built-in function. Amount is this is amount here in the my copy book. Whenever I am doing like built-in de-edit, amount will be displayed in this format. How to build for display? How to get to display this format? We have to do like a built-in function. De-edit field name is an amount, length is equal to 80. Then whatever amount you are displaying in the input, it will get converted into the program. It will in this format. And this is a sample program they have mentioned, and how we can able to get like a sample program. You can go pause the video, go to like a sample program. I am showing like how the real-time scenario they have mentioned sample program. This is like how expanded copy with symbolic map will get displayed here. And you can able to observe like what are the other copybook they have mentioned. You can DFH ID, DFH BMS SCA in the working storage section, but here these are like a linkage section. What are the copybook they have mentioned, and how the syntax of the logic they are going to handle here, how the send map and receive map is handled here. Yeah, that's all, friend. I I want to cover in the sending and receiving the map for the. These are like a overview I now covered till now. I have covered here. Friends, if you are facing any interview questions, if you are able to know like what is a CSS question, how to answer the CSS question, please paste me the comment. What type of questions you are getting, other than this topic, whatever I covered till now the videos, please mention in the comments. I will get back to you how to answer the interview questions. Please, friends, share the this videos to any of the friends who want to know CSS topic, and ask them to subscribe and to get to upcoming notification on the CSS topic. Thank you all.